A monumental undertaking is about to shape the future of water resources in China. With a staggering budget of $62 billion, the South-North Water Transfer Project aims to move water from humid areas where supply is sufficient to drier regions where thirst runs deep. Can the South-North Water Transfer Project really solve China's water scarcity problem, or is it just a band-aid on a larger issue? Join us as we explore this engineering marvel, witnessing the power of human innovation and the pursuit of a more sustainable tomorrow. The colossal South-North Water Transfer Project is currently underway in China. With a jaw-dropping price tag of $62 billion, this audacious endeavor aims to reshape the nation's water landscape. Picture this: a torrent of 44.8 billion cubic meters each year diverted from the mighty Yangtze River in a lush south, flowing like a lifeline to quench the parched lands of the arid Yellow River Basin in the north. Why is such an extraordinary water transfer necessary, you ask? Well, let's delve into the fascinating story. Northern China, home to bustling cities like Beijing and Tianjin, has become the epicenter of the nation's rapid economic growth. This bustling region houses a staggering 600 million people engaged in heavy industries and agriculture, both of which have an insatiable thirst for water. With the population booming and industries flourishing, the strain on the limited water resources has reached critical levels. Let's take a closer look at Beijing, the vibrant capital pulsating with life. Can you believe that 2/3 of all the water consumed in this metropolis comes from groundwater? A mind-boggling 3.5 billion liters of water are required each year to sustain the bustling city. But here's the catch. As the groundwater is relentlessly pumped out, the soil beneath starts to shrink and compact. The consequence? Brace yourself for this mind-blowing fact. Beijing is literally sinking at an average rate of 5 centimeters every single year. This audacious engineering feat aims not only to quench the thirst of millions, but also to uplift entire regions, fueling industrial growth, nurturing agriculture, and transforming the lives of countless individuals. Look here, it's a map of the project. With a planning and construction timeline spanning an astonishing 50 years, this mammoth endeavor is set to reshape the nation's water landscape, connecting China's 4 major rivers in an unprecedented feat of hydrological engineering. First conceived back in 1952, the SNWTP is an audacious vision to link the Yangtze, Yellow River, Huahe, and Haihe, China's lifelines of water. To accomplish this, 3 vast diversion routes are being constructed, spanning the vast expanse of the country from south to north. Let's dive into the journey of this colossal project, starting with the eastern route. Completed in 2013, this monumental canal stretches over 1,155 kilometers, channeling water from the Yangtze River to regions like Shandong Province. It serves as a vital source of domestic and industrial use, fueling growth and prosperity in these areas. Next, we encounter the awe-inspiring Central Route. Spanning approximately 1,267 kilometers, this water diversion channel draws from the Danjiangkou Reservoir on the Han River. After overcoming delays and displacing hundreds of thousands of people during the construction of the dam at Danjiangkou, the route finally opened in 2014. However, the ambitious endeavor hasn't been without consequences. Wildlife habitats and farming practices have been disrupted along this colossal water highway, underscoring the challenges of balancing progress and preservation. Prepare yourself for the most ambitious leg of the journey, the western route. Set amidst the dramatic landscapes of the Qinghai Tibet Plateau, this part of the project is still in the planning stages. Overcoming the formidable engineering and climatic challenges of working in altitudes between 3,000 and 5,000 meters above sea level, the western route is projected to bring a staggering 4 billion cubic meters of water from the Yangtze's tributaries, spanning nearly 500 kilometers across the treacherous Bayan-Kala Mountains. However, this grand undertaking comes with significant financial and environmental costs, as well as the added challenge of constructing in an earthquake-prone zone. As we marvel at the sheer scale and audacity of the South-North Water Transfer Project, we are reminded of the extraordinary lengths China is willing to go to secure its water resources. The SNWTP stands as a testament to human ingenuity and unwavering determination, reshaping landscapes and forging a more sustainable future. The implementation of the South-to-North Water Transfer Project involves a multitude of key players, each contributing their expertise and resources to turn this ambitious vision into a reality. At the helm is the South-to-North Water Transfer Project Company, serving as the project owner and overseeing the overall execution and coordination of the water transfer project. Taking charge of the pre-project construction work is Hanjiang Water Resources and Hydropower, playing a crucial role in the initial phases of the project. They lay the groundwork and set the stage for the subsequent stages of development. Project management is a collaborative effort involving several influential bodies. The State Development and Planning Commission, alongside the Ministry of Water Resources, Ministry of Construction, State Environment Protection Administration, and China International Engineering Consultant Corporation, work together to ensure effective project management and strategic planning. GCW Consulting takes charge of infrastructure development plans, providing valuable expertise in designing and optimizing the project's infrastructure. Their involvement is essential in ensuring the smooth implementation of the project and the efficient utilization of resources. The design and planning for the eastern route, responsible for transferring water from the Yangtze River to regions such as Shandong Province, are carried out by Haihe Water Resources Commission and Tianjin Hydroelectric Investigation and Design Institute. For the middle route, which involves diverting water from the Danjiangkou Reservoir to Henan and Hebei provinces, ultimately reaching Beijing, the Zhanjiang Water Resources Commission takes the lead in design and planning. The western route, facing the challenge of engineering and climatic obstacles while transferring water from the Yangtze's tributaries to northwest China, has its design and planning overseen by the Yellow River Conservancy Commission. The successful implementation of the South-to-North Water Transfer Project would not have been possible without the collective efforts of various ministries, organizations, and research institutes. Over the course of 50 years of extensive planning and research, these entities have played pivotal roles in shaping and refining the project's concept and implementation strategy. The collaborative efforts among government bodies, specialized agencies, and research institutions underline the complex and multidisciplinary nature of the South-to-North Water Transfer Project. It is through the joint expertise and dedication of these key players that this ambitious endeavor continues to progress towards its realization. The South-North Water Transfer Project in China brings both advantages and disadvantages as it seeks to address the nation's water challenges. The project aims to curb the over-withdrawal of groundwater and provide a more reliable water supply to industry, cities, and agricultural areas in the north. It can help alleviate the strain on water resources in regions like Beijing and Tianjin, reducing the risk of subsidence caused by excessive groundwater extraction. The project is designed to help China cope with the impacts of climate change, such as increased drought frequency and water pollution. By transferring water from regions with relatively higher water availability to the drier areas in the north, it can enhance resilience against water scarcity caused by changing weather patterns. The increased water supply can support industrial growth and agricultural productivity in the north, contributing to economic development and food security for millions of people. Let's talk about the drawbacks of this project. The project comes with an astronomical price tag of $62 billion, making it one of the most expensive infrastructure projects in China. Additionally, hundreds of thousands of people are being displaced to make way for reservoir expansions and canal construction, causing social upheaval and resistance among affected communities. Recent droughts in southern regions have revealed that there may not always be an excess of water available for transfer to the north. Insufficient water levels in rivers and reservoirs can impact the project's ability to deliver water to the intended areas, leading to potential water shortages and disruptions. The project's implementation could exacerbate water pollution problems, particularly along the eastern route. Industrial pollution from factories along the route may render the transferred water unfit for drinking and other purposes. Although the Chinese government has implemented projects to address pollution and ensure water quality, concerns remain about the efficacy and long-term sustainability of these measures. Alternative perspectives argue for a greater emphasis on water conservation, efficiency, and environmental protection as viable solutions to China's water challenges. Implementing such measures could potentially mitigate risks while avoiding the displacement of large populations and the negative environmental impacts associated with massive infrastructure projects like the South-North Water Transfer Project. As the project progresses, ongoing monitoring, adaptive management, and addressing potential drawbacks will be essential to maximize the advantages while minimizing the disadvantages associated with the South-North Water Transfer Project. The magnitude of the project becomes even more apparent when considering its extensive timeline. From the initial conception of the project to the commencement of construction. An astounding 50 years have already passed. However, this ambitious endeavor is not slated to be completed anytime soon, as it is projected to require nearly an equal duration to reach its final construction phase.